Have a shot. Literally.
Apply. There we go. Why did I do that shit? Appreciate the likes, Legend. Thank you. Everything's connected. Home. Did the game crash?
Requests to the operational staff office.
The fuck? I'm about to do customs. Joshua Romero, welcome in. Where'd I go? Yeah, this is hard. Why not? Let's run with this gun. Julio, welcome in.
Pick a gun. Any gun.
Holy fucking dog shit. Shit fast as fuck. Where's my 1 point essence? Oh my gosh, I'm SMG flow is not for everybody.
Consider this a learning moment.
42% is not that bad. Tough. Welcome in, Blake. Remember when I get my PC, bro, when we're playing, if you pull some shit aim like that when I'm on a game with you, I'm selling my PC instantly. Yo, bro, listen, it's 42%. It's 42%. Listen, bro, leave me alone. Let's see real quick, actually. It's at 48, 1, 2. Let's just knock it down 2. I'm not an SMG pro player, you know this.
Throw a lot of shells.
eyes are bleeding.
Better.
See, mine's worse. Now it's worse. Oh my. Oh my eyes are watering right now. Holy. Let's go here. Knock it down 2, why not, right? You don't pull it together and get at least 100% here, I'm going to... 100% accuracy is crazy, that's... Yo, what? It's not gonna be 100%. And if you're spending $5 on a toolbox, just get a way better PC. It's gonna be lagging, man. Holy shit. And I'm not an SMG 12 player, I'm just warming up for the replay. Better accuracy though. 76 headshot. I mean, it's okay. Not the best, obviously. Always messing with your sensitivity. I mean, I always do, bro. You know this about me, bro.
Making good time. Keep at it.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's my fault. I missed that. Access that gun, get better with that gun. I am still coaching you and I haven't played the game in 2 years, so you know I'm rusty, but yeah, I bet I can still beat you. You don't wanna. I don't think you can beat me. Honestly. My eyes are bleeding right now. Holy. J-Dot, welcome in. Mija, welcome in. Overtime, welcome in. Money, welcome in. Haley Danak, welcome in. Sorry if I butchered your name. Danik? Pick my operator, but it's going to a game. Let's go. I'm not playing ranked. Unless you want me to play ranked. Do you play ranked? Let me warm up a little bit more, and then if that's what you want me to do, I'll go into ranked. I'll play one ranked match, and then I really do want to host customs. Legion? Alright, I'll go Legion. Well, I can't go Legion. I'm on attack. Basement. I just got pissed on. Buck. Alright. I really like Grim. But I like Buck too. Buck is good. Damn, why do I have suppressor on this bitch? Like, why is he in the corner though? Yeah. Like, why is he there? I might have put extended barrel on this hoe. I tried. Dude, I know. I was just trolling. I was trolling in customs earlier. Here, I'll agree in chat. Which one am I gonna rotate for me? I appreciate it, dude. Oh my god. There's 3 in zigzag? There's 3 in zigzag. Okay. God, these advanced bots are crazy. Let me go to an unranked game. Alright. I'm about to go against either cheaters or champs, one of the two. Welcome in, Weston. Welcome in, Cash. The new map, Fortress, and Calypto. Hold on. I'll show you. So, where do I go? Excuse me. Clear out. So we got Calypto. These are all the ranked maps that are in the pool now. So they got rid of what did they get rid of? They got rid of Emerald Plains. Dude, my nose is hurting. That was gross. Felt like something just like stabbed my nose. So we got Calypto, Fortress, and then they just recently added Canal back. They added Villa back because they took them out. Yeah, that's the maps, and then shit, operators. The new operator is Solid Snake. This is his bio. I'm not the bio. Where is it at? Operators. So this is one of them. So the radar shows allies, security cameras, and objectives within range. Allies, not allies. That's my bad. You got the all clear, caution, and alert. And then you go forth. And then boom. It's really cool. He's alright. I can show you real quick. Actually, I'm not a Solid Snake player, but it's not bad. Oh my goodness. So IQ, but dude, no, way better than IQ. Way better than IQ. Like, it's basically fucking wall hacks. It's a walking wall hack. Usually I like running suppressor, but I won't run suppressor. He has this, the tactic 45, really cool. And then you could literally, I like to run nades and smokes. Those are my favorite things he can do. He's a really overpowered operator. So basically, like I said, I don't really play Solid Snake. But basically you got your tracker, right? Oh my god. Surprised I killed him. We got vertical on the F2 now. I don't know if you knew that. Now basically, do you see my util at the bottom of the screen where it says my B button? So now I can pull the tracker up. I mean, someone's close. When it pops up, someone's close. Oh my god! I try to pull out my gun. Oh, dude, it's crazy. So basically, if I go up, I tried, dude. Like I tried on that one. I just whiffed so bad. Stay there. So now that you see that, yo, 2-1 hatch is fucking insane. You got fire posts. Yeah, or not fire. Yeah. I was thinking the smokes. So now since we have this, right? I hit B. I can change it to flashes, EMPs, smokes, or soft breaches. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to pick it up. You can walk over it, or hit B again. If I want flashes, walk over it, hit B. Got EMPs. I should use my tracker there. Hit B again. I got smoke. Can I not pick it up? Okay. Now, since obviously I want to do a hard breach, hit A. Alright. I'm trying to show you, Blake. Hit B again. Boom. Now, say if I want to smoke this off, chuck that bitch. Down. precision mode. So now I know where all these enemies are at. The recharges. No one's already here. Ledgendary bullet, by the way. How? I thought that shit was gonna be good right there. Guess not. All good. This is pretty much Solid Snake. Go to basement. Alright, now go to unranked. Don't tell him, let me keep trying. Yo, what? Tell me I'm not getting a PC. Bro, common sense here, bro. That's funny. Blake's freaked out. Yo, get a PC, bro. It's worth it. It's better than spending $5 on the toolbox, but obviously it's an investment. But you can just get a good PC and a good toolbox. You can get 2 in 1. Literally get 2 in 1. Let's see. You said unranked, didn't you? I mean, I want to play ranked, don't get me wrong, but fuck. 256 RP due to cheaters is fucking insane. You know what I mean? Started bet. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. You're right. But why would you spend $5 on a toolbox though? Then you know what I mean? Look at chat. I am looking at chat. Tell Rose I said hi. Oh my. Payments and it's for work. True, true. Let's see. Where are we going, guys? Do we have comms? We do. They're gonna troll. Where are we going, guys? Okay. Let's do the zombie stream.
Bar.
Bar is crazy. We can.
Kid.
Yo, see, I already knew it was gonna troll, bro. Like, I don't like unranked. This shit's so bad now to deal with these guys. But I mean, I hope they're respectful. Bro, you can't say that in chat. Huh? I'm messing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Like, bruh. Who are we waiting to load in? This guy? Load in. Hurry up. Get a better Xbox. Who said that? I gotta piss so bad. I'm gonna piss myself before this fucking guy loads in. Kick him. Hey, love. It's not every what? It's not every 45 minutes. What do you mean? What? That's crazy.
Plan your defenses accordingly.
Once every 45 minutes is insane. I do not do that.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe once every 20 minutes.
5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Keep us straight through.
That's the zombie strat in Mankind history on Rainbow Six Siege. Alright. I don't.
To get through that. Changing man.
Yeah, I fucking suck. What the fuck is this blue one? What do you mean?
They got a glass and a Cali sit in tower.
Oh, that's smart. What blue line? Are we not running shotgun? I should have. Did bro just try to shoot Denari's secondary shotgun? And what's Callie doing?
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Wait, what? What blue line do you see? I understand what you're saying though. Now. Garrett, welcome in, King. Is chat delayed? Yeah, chat is delayed. Stream is delayed. I don't know, like, make sure you run it at 1080p. But text chat, there is a delay. I don't know how bad the delay is. There could be a second difference, but I mean, I get the chats. Like, Blake texted at 8:38, Lucky texted at 8:39. I mean, I don't know. There is a delay though, last time I checked. I'm gonna do the TikTok for right now.
Secure the bombs.
Phone's literally over here. Pretty bad. What do you mean it's pretty bad? Imagine if there was the echo glitch.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Wall reinforced.
Morgan's ready. Shoot it if you need it. It's down to 10 seconds.
I'm not sure the drone.
5 seconds. Op 4 has located a
Try
bomb.
to get through that. Keep our strength true. Deployed barrier.
Yeah, one of them is one shot. I think it's Ayana.
Keep it deployed. We have some time. Keep us successful.
Is the drone on you, Azami?
Why am I reloading?
Oh, he's running through kitchen.
One blue stairs.
On the right side of the stairs. I think Ayana's on her clone. Stairs.
She's not on our clown,
Sorry,
but
shitty call out, bro.
no, go good, all good. Defuse is on top fireplace. Close library. Single door. Grab defuse. 39 seconds. I should have set it up, you know, but happens to the best of us, right?
Op
Damn.
4, last operator
Shoot that
standing.
Goyo. Shoot that Goyo. And you got Legion Mine there, he has to swing through your single within, what, 7 seconds? He can't even swing. So he has to swing, yeah.
Got that shit calculated.
Yeah, sorry, dude, my brain.
Nah, you're good.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
What I was trying to say is you can only swing your double.
Successful.
I was just fucking with you, man.
All good. You guys seem chill.
ZBG's not. He's a dick.
Fuck you, pussy.
What did I say?
First, I thought that was gonna be toxic. I'm not gonna lie. And not give comms and shit. I ain't been in my zombie, bro. To bro. Going to bro. Where's my chapstick at, yo? Babe, you stole my chapstick. Ew. Duke, bro. I was in chapped.
Secure the bombs.
Ugh. But it's Carmex, so that shit needed. You need to be hydrated. Getting hatches. I'll try to help Vigil. See if they take it back
10
too.
seconds remaining.
I think they'll take back
5 seconds and counting. Bomb locations are secure.
Oh shit, should have done that.
They're on blue, I think.
It's going to be a long night. I'm sorry, baby.
Nick, near place. One down below.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend
Blue
it.
dead.
I shot his toes off.
There's 3 blue. Defuse is down. One's on top blue stairs. Holy ADS, dude.
One's coming back garage, those stairs.
Okay. Defuse is in blue.
I locked.
I hope it goes smoothly, baby.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Last might be back.
Zombie defuse off. I'm just trolling. I can't believe they banned a zombie.
Should I rush him? Should I rush him?
Yeah, you're just swing.
Where is he? Or west, man. Oh, connector. I was so wrong.
That was shit teamwork.
Mission successful.
They like my recoil control. I would have killed him with that.
Our chemistry's unmatched. And B
Fuck
throw
you.
me off. Bro.
That's crazy.
Some hater shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like typical rainbow player, bro. Am I right? Like shit.
I feel like you guys should get a room.
Shit.
We already do.
Aww.
We're playing on land right now, actually.
Pick my op, Kings.
Play sends.
Good pick, good pick.
Nigga's a shield crutch, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about.
What's wrong with shield crutches?
You got 1 kill, motherfucker. Shut up.
Better than the 0 kills you had last game.
Hey, should I invite them and then tell them I'm
What's your
streaming and
average
shit
in,
while they
what's
do
your KD,
this?
bro? What's your
They're
KD,
funny,
motherfucker?
they're funny.
What's your KD, bro?
0.5 and I'm proud of it.
0.8.
0.5 and I'm proud of it.
Is that really?
I should triple you.
I'm a 0.8 diamond.
Yeah, and you're toggling, alright?
Who's toggling, bro? No
You.
one's toggling.
You got that aimbot AI bullshit.
That's crazy.
It seems like you need it.
Cheater gonna cheat, y'all.
They got a dike.
Drone has located a bomb.
Chill, chill. I'm streaming.
Whoa.
My
You
bad.
can't say that, bro. Can't say that. We're in 2026, man.
Seconds.
Got a
to
top
insertion.
fireplace kill.
Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Sounds really good.
You streaming, bro?
Yeah. Maybe you want some rice and chicken with cheese and peppers and onions. I be adding extra shit, I'm not gonna lie, babe.
Yo, you know I'm Jinxie?
You sound like Jinxie.
Sound just like him.
Oh my god. I can't believe I just got an 8K.
Throwing Selma. Get ready for the breach.
Drone already.
Imagine the 8K. Damn.
Heading up recon drone.
Blocking their sights.
Sequential breaching activated.
There's gonna be some on pussies.
Getting your eyes on the hostile. Swarming mag.
I'll cover you, I'll cover.
You have dropped the diffuser.
How?
Bro, I ain't going to tap, bro. I'm so sorry.
Nah. You have to be cheating, yo. Just in case.
Down to 1 friendly.
Just in case.
Vigil's 50, one's play bathroom.
We
Good
have
try.
been eliminated.
No peppers, on your end, yes. I agree.
My bad,
Yo,
I could have called that out
beef,
sooner.
Beef. Quit sledging shit to get your points up and get some kills, bro.
I can't get kills, bro.
I'm talking about,
He's talking about me, bro.
beef, bro. I'm talking about beef, bro. You all good, bro. You all good, gang.
I'm a
Like I
little,
said, D1 hater over here.
I'm a little pissed off. Like for the past, what, 2 days, I think? I think it's been 2 days. Ran in the lobby with a cheater that I stacked up with, I'm pretty sure, and lost 256 RP, bro.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd be mad as hell too.
So, I mean, I haven't played ranked, so I'm like, I want to play ranked, but like, I lost motivation a little bit.
Isn't that like 2 whole ranks or some shit?
Yep. In reality, if you guys think about it, KD doesn't really matter. I mean, it does and doesn't at the same time. It's good to have, but not.
Of course.
It's more of a team
Depends on
game.
how well someone can play support, yeah.
I'm a support player. wholeheartedly. And then I can frag if I want
I
to.
play with this beef guy. He averages about 1 or 2 kills a match. So, you know,
But I know how
That's
to
so funny.
reinforce. I play bandit.
Tight.
He plays bandit and thermite.
We need to locate
Hell
a
yeah.
bomb.
I mean, I can play Dokkaebi, but don't put me on Dokkaebi.
Your drone
Feel me?
has found a bomb.
Who's gonna help me get the wall?
Okay.
I got Thorn again.
Let me go with Thatcher. I could eat peppers with cream cheese and everything bagel seasoning for breakfast,
10
lunch, and
seconds to
dinner.
go.
Oh my god, that combo. So good.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, that was the siege gods mad at you for
Located a
waking up
bomb.
without me,
Make
so
your
they
way to its
set you
location and
back.
defuse
That is so true. Why am I at 309 ping? Let me put it on proximity too. Why am I going to controls? Damn, I changed my sense way too much. I go straight to controls every time I go to settings. Okay, guys. Watch for C4s. I got Thatcher.
You have dropped the diffuser.
One blue.
Deep
Yo,
blue, deep blue.
That guy's cheating.
The
No, he's
diffuser
not.
is-
You guys straight cheating.
I don't think so.
He looks like he's cheating. He's using SMG12. Blue closet. Or not closet, that short room. Yeah. Blue, that's on blue.
Op 4
You got that good.
Bro, Zep, get a kill, man.
Dude, I can't. I told you this.
Not you, bro.
I know, I'm just trolling, dude. I thought you guys were gonna troll a little bit, but you guys are just being funny. So I was like, yeah, why not?
I'm just kidding. I ain't gay. Like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but I
Bro, who picked bandit?
I say we run dumbass operators for the last round.
I would say yes if we were up 3-0.
I go Finka then. I want a Mara Rush with Diffuser.
Do it.
I don't know. Should I play ranked? I don't know. Kind of like an unranked right now. You don't gotta worry about shit.
Until you get fucking Fortress or some bullshit like Favela.
Nah, I'd rather play Fortress than Calypto. There's an FPS drop.
I just had to lower my resolution to fix that.
Fortress 2.
I'd rather play Fortress than,
We need to locate
like I
a
said,
bomb.
Calypto. I mean, it's like you got used to it last season, right? Or not necessarily. It depends on your site setup.
I don't
Drone
mind
has located
Fortress.
a bomb.
I actually like Calypso.
At the beginning of Fortress, then yeah, but once you get used to Fortress, it's easier to learn than Calypto. But I mean, everyone adapts differently.
I don't really not like any. I don't like Theme Park and I don't like Villa.
Once you get
I don't like Villa. I don't like Villa because I've played that shit 47,000 times in my 10 years of playing this game.
10
That's insane,
seconds to
bro.
insertion.
10 years is a long time to play a game. There's a
5
thorn trap
seconds to insertion.
bottom fireplace where is that a pig? Boar?
Proceed to bomb location and
Never
defuse
noticed that.
Warhead.
Yeah, I never noticed that. On Boarhead, guys, on Boarhead. That'd be a crazy ass spell out. I'm going straight up main. Or blue, maybe. I think we go straight up blue, right? That was a ridiculous swing. I'm going on main, actually. Fuck that. Let me know if you need a Fanko boost. That was a crazy ass swing. I hit fired the shit out of him. Oh, they went basement? Oh shit. I was swinging the fucking wrong way.
Oops.
Nade! Oh no. I'm scared. Swing me. You won't. Make a boost. Hold on. Shit, what's the key bind? Oh, my bad. Fuck.
One was connector, one was A.
Don't mind my shitty recoil. I'm new to PC. I'm a .8 diamond. Imagine. 3.
Already hit diamond before, bro.
Peek me, you won't. Hey, text in chat, say peek me on stage. Aww. These guys are scared of me.
I think one just went up kitchen stairs.
One's in kitchen for.
Top 4 last stop standing.
Oh shit.
Good calls.
That was a great combo.
Another one, same spot, same spot.
Really? I'll just go down blue.
You're running around, don't you?
Yep. I'll just go this way. That scared me.
Have been eliminated.
I was cocky. I was too cocky.
I got scared too.
I was too cocky. This game scares the shit out of me sometimes. That was a great comm, guy. Who said that?
Both of us.
Okay. I heard y'all's voice like synced. My nostrils are burning. Ooh, I know who I'm running. It's time to get devious. Sneaky. Should Cav's name be silent? We got Roblox, we got Lightning Bolt, we got Ninja, we got Scar. Or no, Cube. Cube. Loud ass motorcycle, dude. It's up to you guys. I would appreciate it, but if you guys want to tune into the stream eventually or follow along, I'd appreciate it. Up to you guys. I do host customs.
Secure the
Possible.
bomb.
I don't be watching Twitch like that though.
I'm not on Purple app. I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I stream on both platforms, not at the same time though. I want to eventually, but I need a stream key on TikTok, and I don't got that yet. There and that shit. Think I'll get an interrogation? Oh, damn it. I'm getting tracked. I'm gonna go play site now.
Down to 10 seconds.
Should I play site? Since I got pinged?
5 seconds.
Bro, they're probably gonna.
Keep an eye
Nah,
out
wrong.
for Op 4 attempting to defuse the
How about we
bomb.
all roam? That's a good peek. I can just nade that. That waiting. never find me,
but you
Damius.
can't hide.
Come get me. Come get me. Over here, bro. Oh. You're sad. Oh shit. I'm sad. Gone. Be gone. Bottom wine steps. Whatever the fuck that call out is. Huh.
He jumped in on my ex. He jumped into that window. We were.
Yep, got you. Got you.
Interrogate him. We got this.
No, I don't, because
I'm so sorry. I'm
Finko
so
is
sorry.
just sitting there. It's all good. It's all good. I don't
She's
care.
on. Push up, B, push up. Right.
One on four remaining.
Another one. Finko's very low. Blue. Top blue.
Mid blue.
We got
Top blue, yeah,
mid. You guys are so good.
Friendly victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
That's my bad. On the call out. Your highlights will be in the video, just letting you guys know.
Let's go.
Ugh, my stomach hurts now. I need more water. What's another good operator, guys?
Zero. Flores.
I was thinking of a shield. Straight shield.
Blackbeard.
I suck at Blackbeard. I always get head tapped. So I think Monty's the play here. Appreciate your call out though. I should have been a dickhead and asked you, right? What an asshole. Don't look at my kitty right now.
Can't be worse than mine.
6'7".
4 assists though? It's crazy. This red light is hurting my eyes. It's like glaring every time I look. Like across.
We need to locate a bomb.
Everyone push library? I'm joking. I might push solar side.
I'm rushing solar.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking. Good, get the quit plan down. That'll be
God damn, you playing on the side of the road? I heard that motorcycle go past.
Advise
Yeah,
drone
bro.
located a bomb.
It's the new strat. I'm using my camera mic. It's better audio, but you can hear everything, I think.
10 seconds before insertion.
Just about. Pretty sure.
5 seconds before insertion.
I don't know, I can like put like a
Proceed to
noise
bomb
suppression on it
location
maybe.
and defuse it.
Thought I did. Maybe that was TikTok I did. Put a noise suppression on it. I got you, bro. I got you. You need me to go first? Oh shit, we need to get up there. We should have waited. We need to get up there.
Someone was like kitchen area.
Okay, I got you. I'm peeking.
I'm on your top mouse.
Yeah, I hear him. Let's just go up. You need me to go first?
There you go.
Bro, this is how he just turned around and shoots me in the fucking forehead.
Hey guys. Come here.
There's one kid.
Maybe plan on B. You can maybe plan on B. Like if you go to back to B.
I'll watch you if you plan.
Imagine. Blink, I got you. I got you. Hee hee hee. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee.
Still got one top mez with me. I can cut him off back to setting.
Come back and try and play him.
As long as he doesn't go below.
Go, go, go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Playing, bro.
I am. I'm scared. In my closet.
Right out on me.
Protected at all costs.
I got you. I got flanks.
Finger boost, finger boost.
Finger boost. Finger boost. One's a half wall. Going around. One's on me. Going around, going around. Where's the door? Two.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Oh, get the kills, Zeb.
I was about to flick.
Who's that? Oh shit, that's my name.
GG. He said weird house. Yeah. Happens to me all the damn time. Play the game. GG guys, nice meeting you. That was a good game. Let's see if these guys have comms next game. Oh, yeah, I can't send it to you. Baby, when you get a chance, look at Snap. When you're on your break. Let's see. Amari Rush for the win.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Wait, would that work actually? Or I can't transfer over until I go to options. No, I can't do that. Okay. Come on, ping it. Yo. Oops.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
Should I have my diffuser? It blends in.
10 seconds before insertion.
That's actually a pretty cool effect.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
You'll never know.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Who wants defuser? Nobody? So if I die with defuser. Yeah.
You must recover the diffuser.
Thank
The
you, I was about to
diffuser
make a
is now
stupid decision.
secured.
And troll.
Don't do it.
I know, I wanted to so bad.
Getting closer to the sky.
Let me know when I can Mara rush break room. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it, yo. Oh no.
What are you doing?
We need to get Thermite over here. Thermite, come to this wall.
Second floor.
Done. Thermite, come over here. Oh, oh, oh. Damn. Who is that guy? Should have got that.
You have dropped the diffuser.
1v4 situation.
One friendly operator remaining.
Nice.
Dude, I didn't know which angle to aim for.
That's fine, dude. You were 1v4.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't play that well.
All good. I'm just having fun. Say, yeah, I knew it. Thorn. What?
I just need to hit my shots, man. I'm sorry.
All good, all good. Me too. I should have rotated better, I guess, in that situation. Either A, jump down, or rotate behind the... I also just didn't know the crossfire on the other side. It's another... Ooh, Zofia. I heard Zofia was a really good LMG. Why not? Let's pull up Moon. Get in there. Okay, that was 2 minutes, not 45 minutes, okay? And let me fix chat, actually. Put this over here real quick. I'm fixing it so I can actually read it to the side that I have it on. Usually. There we go, I can actually read it better.
They're upstairs.
Good comes. Came back at the right time. Now I can actually see it. It's on, because like the chat was on this side.
Drone has located a bomb.
Now it's like right here. I can actually, instead of, you know what I mean?
Insertion in 10 seconds.
And I can see it on my peripheral. And do a quick glance.
5 seconds to insertion.
I feel like I timed that right, that Amara rush right.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
I'm gonna get spawn peek watch. 3, 2, 1. walking like a bot.
Loading new magazine!
Drop the
You're just crate firing that? Let me see this aim, bro.
The diffuser has been secured. You must recover the
I
diffuser.
doubt it.
Friendly, last operator
I
standing.
feel like this guy's cheating. That's just my opinion. Left.
Op
Not
four
bad, bro.
eliminated all
No, good. I feel like Top Frag's cheating though on enemy team. That's just me.
I was Jaeger. He didn't know I was there.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran into him right after another person did. We just that he was in a corner where we couldn't clear.
I don't know. That's just me. Everyone's cheating. Oh, grim, actually. Actually, locking. I gotta piss so bad. Oh, I'm about to piss myself. You guys think I'll make it back from using the bathroom in time?
Yeah, dude.
Go.
You got like
Just
25
go, dude. You're fine. Even if you're late, it's okay.
Locate a bomb.
Bet. Bet.
Dude, it's a fucking video game. Go use the restroom.
He said it's okay. Hold on, guys. Be right back.
They got a vigil.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Dub teammates in the chat, yo. Dub teammates. That guy gotta be cheating, bro.
That one's above. Be careful. There's a vigil.
Tell me he's not
Near
cheating.
you, Habana. Above
Like,
you,
come on.
Habana. There's a vigil.
He has been
There's a
cheating.
vigil.
think there's two on throne.
You drop the diffuser.
This motherfucker
Friendly,
prone.
last operator standing.
What a fucking rat. Good for him though. Should use my ability. My
All
bad.
friendlies have been eliminated.
Makes sense. Okay. Now it's our turn.
I'm sorry for losing us the game, but we keep trying.
I'm just having fun, man. It's not just one person, we're a team. And we're about to win as a team. We got defense now.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Wall's done!
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. Stacking heavy.
Swapping mags.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Mags up. I hope the relays on.
Just open.
Blackbeard's on 2 vein.
Makes sense. I'm about to start going fucking with mine.
There's one on B.
In A.
One friendly operator remaining.
Two in A. One's long. Red.
Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. A bomb must be located and defused.
Swapping mags!
Drone activated. Reloading.
You have located a bomb.
RCE going up. Goddamn, what do you now?
What kind of fucking a zombie set is this? Is it good angle? One blue, one left. Gotcha. Yep. One's blue. Rooney's right where you're looking at. I would grab defuser. Or Dogaby has it. Go on Dogaby. Dogaby. Got side control, come play.
Yo, Dr. B, you have diffuser.
Yeah, pressure blue. Yep. Keep doing that. Watch Forza's flank. Dogaby, come on. Just come down, bro.
Yo, Dr. B.
Just watch crosses. Just watch crosses. Buck, watch that. Watch each other's crosses. Just watch blue and then that, yeah. Between you, Flores.
Loading new mag.
Just hold, just hold. I'm playing Doke. Call someone if you can. Call someone if you can in the plan. Blue. Call someone after that.
Bomb diffusion
Fall somewhere.
initiated. Protect the
Swinging you,
diffuser.
swinging you. Swinging, watch cross.
Down to one friendly.
Swinging you. Swinging left.
One op 4 remaining.
You can swing around. Swing around. You're right.
You're right.
So I died to him.
Op 4
Quick kill.
eliminated.
Here comes, guys. Say it, Rooney. That Thorn is zombie. Don't matter.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I'm gonna blow my nose.
Drone has located a bomb. Seconds before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
They really just go back trash. Kinda crazy.
Where was that snake?
User is no longer in your possession.
Grab defuse. Remember?
Drone active.
One's blue. Guaranteed.
The diffuser. Cover the diffuser.
You guys got time here now.
One friendly operator remaining.
Just drop.
Op 4
I
eliminated
didn't want
all
to flip
friendlies.
comms, but I should have given you that call out. My bad. Ew. He's playing like that. How does he hit that? Good for him though. I say zombie. I'm not putting my glasses. Maybe I'll play better.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
You can actually see.
Seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb. You located the bomb. The diffuser is no
Who
longer
fucking
in your
camps
possession.
that dude? So fucking stupid. I didn't shoot
The
Cam, that's
diffuser
why.
has been secured. You have dropped the diffuser. The diffuser has been recovered.
God, you know they would shoot there. See if that cam shot to your left. Right. Oh, such a bot play. It's a thorn trap on your piano right there. Thorn trap right there, right there. Shoot, shoot. Where? Shoot. Okay.
Panel in place.
Seconds left. You must recover the diffuser. 10 seconds left. One friendly operator remaining. 5 seconds remaining. The diffuser is now secured. 1 op 4 remaining. You must recover the diffuser. All friendlies have been eliminated.
Pass out. Wow. That could be for sure. It's getting hot as shit. I'm gonna go on period, so I might as well.
Protect the bombs. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Keep us
10
straight.
seconds.
Deployed barrier.
5 seconds to insertion.
Keep us successfully deployed.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Reloading. Cover me.
You're exposed.
Keep us deployed.
Not fun, isn't it? Top frag too. Not fun, isn't it?
Keep us deployed.
One Op 4
We
remaining.
have some time.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
4 fucking assists. Yeah, I lit that dude up. Really?
Protect the bombs.
I didn't see that.
Op 4
I
located a
zoned
bomb.
out
Protect it.
completely.
Wall reinforced!
10 seconds left.
Swapping bags!
5 seconds. Bomb located by Op 4.
Wall time!
Location has been compromised.
I need help. On that big window. If you can come around the solar. Yeah, I was trying to tell you. Go around the solar. Go around the solar, bro. Come around the solar to get me. Come around, come around, come around, come around.
eliminated. Mission
That was
successful.
wild. How did I set that there? Crazy.
Protect the bombs.
Wall reinforced!
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Bien. Blow is on.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Wall
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action. One Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Look the game. Oh shit. Nice. Do that tomorrow. I'll watch some highlights. Can't watch Jinxie.
It's bad enough that John Husted voted to kick Ohioans off their health insurance, but it's worse that he did it to give tax cuts to billionaires. Tell John Husted, hands off our health care.
Most fame gets 15 minutes. Ours gets 60 years.
10 seconds.
And the money you earn is not even that much. Yeah, in Siege, the money is not that crazy.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
What's up, King?
In Siege, you get like a normal salary, like an average salary that you would in a job. Depending on the team, of course. If you're a CS pro, you make like 50 grand like a month though. That's kind of different.
50 grand a month to be a CS pro. That's insane.
I make more from streaming, Luke, for sure. So 3k a month, yeah, just like 3k a month. I think like if you guys think of like, let's think of like Dark Zero. Those guys make like 5k maybe. Yeah, probably like 5k. Something around there.
Fine. No nasty seafood. I did not hear that.
He's gonna push up the red stairs here. I gotta run soon. Did you watch Obsession? Yeah. That was a good movie.
One injured.
I'm in control now.
Last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated.
Holy.
Successful.
I wanna be a pro, but I don't know where to start. I'm looking for team right now, but I only have one guy up for it. I'm currently posting my clips on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is not the place where you wanna like get into pro league. If that's you need to join like Discord servers and shit. And join like the RCS Discord. I don't know how to find it, but like that's what it's called, and you can like look for teams there. Are those blue light glasses? No. No, they're prescription. What do you think? How many times does someone need to play to gain Pro League? It depends.
I'll come back, split.
It depends.
Hey baby, welcome back. trying to watch some Pro League. That was 11 days ago.
E agora só vai começar.
Alô, rapaziada, cheguei, mas quer dizer que essa roça, velho, aqui é a melhor liga do mundo?
So loud. No too loud for me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the first, or the final playday of the South America League. You did not come in late to the matchup, I promise you. Ollie and I are filling in for Ann and Foxay today to take you through the last two matches for Stage 1 of the SAL. And I have to say, for the final three teams we have, Ollie, I have to think, well, you might have some thoughts on one of them, but I think for the most part, we ended up with the best teams.
Well, the quality always rises to the top, doesn't it? You can't argue when you get to this point in the playoffs because we've played too much Siege to get here. We're past the best of threes now. We're past those 50-50 dice rolls where we can often see upsets, and upsets become far less likely the further we get into these playoffs. We're left with Team Liquid. We're left with FaZe. That's going to be our first matchup. And then, of course, Furia is waiting.
Yeah, and then, of course, I'm sure we'll have a lot of thoughts on Furia later, but for this lower bracket final that we have, Team Liquid Alienware versus FaZe, the El Clasico that you and I long debated on, merging to settle the debate unequivocally, what is still always going to be one of the most exciting matchups in Brazil. That'll be our first match of the day, of course. With the
I don't think I watched the
coming up
finals
later. But, of course, all these teams have already made it to the big international event of the stage so far that we always end things with. We have EWC. We've all our teams qualified there, and these matchups are for seeding. So if we want to take a look at the teams that have qualified so far, made it to the international tournament, of course, it's going to be Furia. It's going to be Team Liquid Alienware, going to be FaZe Clan, and obviously
Baby, you still here?
excellent teams all across the world. Well, excellent teams all across the world. There is a little bit of a black sheep here, Ollie. Team Secret obviously being invited because they won last year's EWC, but a much different roster. So that will be kind of an odd one to see the ghost of Team Secret pass.
Yeah, very different roster. I think we've got to give an honourable mention to Team Loss as well. Obviously making it into this EWC finals, beating out on teams like Flux OW7M, leaving other teams behind here inside of South America League. NIP as well, a big contender from this region that isn't making it to the main stage.
Yeah, and then, of course, from NA as well, that you and I have seen that we saw qualify. I think definitely, well, certainly three of the best teams. Shopify Rebellion, what we would normally say is the clear top four, struggling a little bit in the stage to qualify as well, but definitely still such a big name. It would have felt weird to have an EWC tournament without those teams, and from all the big three regions, that is exciting. But, of course, we also have Chinese teams coming into the play. Tyloo, All Gamers upset one of the teams that we'll be watching later today in Salt Lake City. So a lot of regions coming to play, both in the play-in stage and beyond that. So we hope you all are able to tune in to the Esports World Cup. But those are the matches for later. We have some matches today to talk about. As we mentioned, we have two final matches inside of SAL Stage 1, our lower bracket final and our grand final at the end of the day. First up will be Team Liquid Alienware versus FaZe, the El Clasico. I've played, 8 billion times since the game first launched. And then, of course, the winner of that will go on to play Furia in our grand final later.
Yep, a lot of bragging rights on offer here, and more importantly, a heck of a lot of SI points. 420 SI points for winning your region, respectively. SI points are going to play a sort of obviously an important role for SI, but in the short term, plays an important role for the seeding for EWC as well. So when you look at all those teams that are qualified for EWC, you're going to want to be going in at a reasonably high seed, because there's a chance for some fairly easy games, dare I say it, in the first couple of play days of that. Given that, you know, the widespread nature and, of course, a lot of cross-pollination, lots of different regions getting involved. So teams are going to be fighting for seeding more than anything, and, of course, winning their region for those 420 SI points.
And contrary to it, well, maybe not contrary to the intro, but Brazil has always been quite a strong region. SAL is far in the bracket. Yeah, we can look at teams. Ninja's the bracket.
Because they're a mix. Obviously, again, we can't not look back, but I don't know that the...
But of course, you tell them where a new
game that's very recent where team
is KZ. I mean, obviously, top-rated player in the league, 123 EPS for this team, has been the most consistent player and has always been the most consistent player on this roster. When the team has been up and down in 2024, up in 2025, KZ has always been there. A lot more to say about him later, but of course, their opponents will be the two-time world champions, FaZe Clan, to see who will go on to play Furia in the grand final. And what a worthy opponent that would be. FaZe Clan as another opponent, Ollie, is always going to be a crazy matchup. And we say that, but sometimes also, even for maybe not worrying reasons, but for example, that matchup we just saw against Los, a pretty close 2-1. FaZe being given a real run for their money by Los. And while I wouldn't say they're necessarily coming into this series looking weaker, I think the point for SAL that has carried through into playoffs is that it's not a clear FaZe Furia game like it was in 24 and 25. This playoffs has become quite competitive, and even FaZe is showing some bruises.
Yeah, not coming unscathed after they got put to the test against Lost, and I think, again, it's where there's some of these cracks starting to show at some of these higher level Brazil teams that we're used to seeing go out there and win it all. Teams are starting to figure it out a little bit more now. Teams are starting to understand the weaknesses. And there's only so many times that FaZe can pull themselves out of a bad position. They were fortunate against Loss, and I think that Loss could have done a better job at closing that game out and given more experience and more reps. Maybe that's something that they look to do in the future. But FaZe got punished, they got tested, and it might be a bit of an alarm bell here. We often see FaZe need a little bit of a kick up the backside to really get them into gear, because without it, and if they just sort of float through the stage and things go fairly straightforward, they can trip up at the final hurdle. That win against Lost, the fact that they were able to get that over the line in a 2-1 is going to give them that reality check of, okay, you know, we still need to fight for this. And this is typically where you see FaZe turn it on anyway. Last day of the stage, this is where they're going to leave nothing on the table.
And you talk about players turning it on. I think one player that we've really seen slowly start to increase in performance, that is a very worrying sign for Team Liquid Alienware, is Cyber, a player who really seems to lock in these big playoff moments. And while KZ's been consistently at the top, Cyber's been creeping up in the past couple series, and that's going to be a big problem for any team, but in this case, just happens to be Team Liquid Alienware.
Yeah, Cyber wins the head-to-head on the stage, long stats, but realistically, his uptick is typically towards the end of the stage. These last couple of play days is where you're expecting Cyber to really come alive. KZ has done incredible work for Liquid, and often, at sometimes, has felt like one of the only players with a pulse on that team because of his performance and because of that contribution, especially when you've got players like Maya, like JV, that you would look towards to support him a little bit. He's head and shoulders been stood above the rest. Today, it's going to be a battle of these two.
And of course, I mean, we've seen KZ still put up good performance and it not be sufficient. I think that Furia game, a great example, constantly getting entries, or Team Liquid Alienware constantly getting entries, KZ bailing them out of rounds, but it not always being good enough. Furia able to win a lot of those clutches. And while KZ might be the top performer, if it's still not enough to get the team over the line, which it's rarely outside of a best of one, good enough for one player to really get the team over the line, TLR are going to have some problems. If you're not able to convert your advantages, FaZe Clan run a strategy that's, you know, Cyber doing his own thing and 4 players ready to recover on the site. That's the exact game plan FaZe have won 2 world championships off the back of. And so, in this matchup, of course, I think both these teams quite good. FaZe Clan maybe coming in the favorites, but definitely some worrying signs that seem to line up quite well for FaZe. Of course, we have the veto coming up as well to see what teams get their comfortable territory and what might be a bit more uncomfortable for both teams depending on what that decider is. We should start, of course, Cafe and Consulate taken down, but then our first map of the day, Ollie, will be Nighthaven.
comfortable territory and phase. I mean, it goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Like they've not really got a bad map inside of the whole pool. You're going to struggle to get them somewhere that they aren't comfortable. Labs is being picked there, Border coming in as a second choice, and of course a bank as a decider. We do love a bank between these two teams as well. Not even Labs. I think it's quite a bold pick, really, from FaZe. Obviously, it is a map that they play. It is a map that they're very capable on. 6 and 3 on it at the moment, but 6th place preference. Liquid on the flip side, 8th place preference and a 2-1 record on it currently. Now, we're not going to see much of a repeat of the previous matches that we got from these two. Obviously, Liquid responsible for putting FaZe down in the lower bracket in these playoffs way back on day one of the playoffs. So something to bear in mind there is Liquid kind of have the edge in recent history in best of 3 against FaZe. This is going to be a repeat of that first game that we saw at the top of the bracket. We're not going to be going to any familiar territory here, though. It was a very bold Chalet pick that kind of caught FaZe off guard. That's been one of their strongholds for a long time. You can see that coming in as the last ban there for Liquid. FaZe happy to go back there, just given their record on it of late. It's been fantastic. So trying to mix things up a little bit. There's correlations that we can draw between the Labs and the Clubhouse, both very step by step. Both, in a lot of ways, suit both of these rosters because they can play that step-by-step style of Siege exceptionally well. My worry is the reps for Liquid. They've only played it 3 times. It isn't a lot of reps, really, when you're going up against FaZe.
Well, let's bring in our casters real
for us to know which one is actually going to show up.
Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. On one hand, this is the best rivalry in Rainbow Six Siege. Team Liquid Alienware and all their previous organizations they've had versus FaZe Clan. The best game in Siege history is played between these two cores. Of course, they've got so much history going back for years and years now. 3 world championships between just these two teams in the last 3 years. You could talk about them for ages, but now another chapter has to be written. Even recently, I mean, Ollie touched on it on the desk, but you go back through this season, FaZe Clan won in the group stage of Stage 1, but then Team Liquid Alienware won in playoffs. In kickoff, it was reversed. T-Law won in the group stage, and then FaZe Clan won in playoffs. So that's why, for me, this is a pure 50-50. It just feels like the recent results have been so split between these two titans. And it's also 2026. The world is moving on a little bit from the core 2 that had dominated South America for so long. You're seeing hot teams like Furia rise above the rest and really start to challenge the big dogs of South America. So it's a new era. Things are always changing, it feels like, here in SA. And it's going to be really exciting to see who comes out on top in this one between FaZe Clan and T-Law.
I believe when you have to say the big dogs.
The big dogs.
I think that's very important that you get the branding right. The desk touched on this right away. 3 players in this lobby make up 1, 2, and 3 of best rated players in Brazil. KZ has been a cut above, sitting at a 122 EPS. That's quite a jump down to Handy in second with 112. Maya rounds out the top 3. That's it for them in the top 10. You have to go down to Cyber, who had a sensational game against Los just 2 days prior to get him to the position that he's in. I think both these teams match up really well stylistically. Again, I think the two questions that I am going to wait for an answer on, because I don't have an answer to them yet, and we won't until, I would argue, we're about midway through map 1, if not a little bit longer. Does FaZe Clan and their struggles, are these actual issues with the team, or was this just them not taking maybe weaker quality opponents all that seriously? That's question number 1. And number 2, which T-Law roster is going to show up today? Is it going to be the team that has failed to make it to a number of international events, or is it going to be the team that gave us that incredible matchup at the SI Grand Finals here? So far, on kill number 1, Jesse, it looks like maybe a bit more of the latter as JV92 has walked in and kills 3 people, nearly finds a 4th. KDS rebuffs him with the sidearm in hand, but so much damage is done. JV92 is supposed to be your worst rated player. How did he find such an opening? It's all up to KDS now with a minute left in the round, a little bit of do-si-do, and he's finished off by Felipox as T-Law wastes no time whatsoever taking the first round.
Joao Vitor 92, top left of your screen. He gets things going for Team Liquid Alienware, Parker. And you're right, lowest rated player coming into this matchup. But hey, everybody can have some big frags here for Team Liquid Alienware. He actually battles with the support players, Fleetbox and Nade, but lowest rated of the big 3 that you tend to see popping off on Team Liquid Alienware. Good to see him getting active early in this game. Everybody can find value. Everybody can be deadly. And it's interesting to note Team Liquid Alienware winning their very first attack here on Nighthaven Labs We didn't get to really talk about it, Parker, but this is FaZe Clan's map pick, meaning it was up to Team Liquid Alienware to choose what side they wanted to start on, and they choose the attacking side. Now, I would argue, and I think most people would argue, that defense is generally easier on Nighthaven. But for Team Liquid Alienware, they are just a much better attacking team than they are on the defense. Sub 50% win rate on their defense side this stage, despite the fact that they're here in the top 3. That's carried by a 60% of offensive win rate. That's the highest in the leagues. So be really careful about this Team Liquid Alienware attacks. They're really proficient on this offensive side and really good from JV92 to get things going.
There's some coffee.
I mean, I know that people might kind of bat an eye at the fact that he's one of the lowest rated player. Technically, I believe it's actually Nade that is the lowest rated player on this team as of this exact moment. JV92's had a nice bounce back as he sits in 18th overall, but his numbers were really quite poor when they first came over to this organization and had to make some minor adjustments with Maya on the squad. I don't think anybody can ever count out JV92. It's not like a situation where the juice just up and disappeared, right? It was just his role, really. Yeah. So he's always going to be a force to be reckoned with. And on this map in particular, you see a lot of fragging Thatchers just because of the way that the operator is played. So it doesn't surprise me very little to see him that aggressive. I was just a bit taken aback by how quickly it happened in round number 1. So
sure, yeah.
With it, he found the opening. He gets the kills. Team Liquid Alienware pummeling FaZe Clan through round number 1, but I don't expect to see that level of domination carry forward unabated. I expect to see a pretty nice counterpunch from FaZe sooner rather than later.
The Thatcher, of course, a staple. Anytime that Kaid is unbanned, when you have Kaid on the board, Thatcher is your best counter that you can bring. So as long as he's not removed, that's going to be seen every single round unless we get that Kaid ban later. Now here's an aggressive move from Handy up on the IT breach. There's nobody directly out here. Of course, Nade just opened this up. His twin brother, it's JV92, man of the hour, though, lurking around the corner.
Handy's surveying the situation for a kill. JV92 holding that angle does not give him anything, so if there's somebody there, Handy was completely unaware of it. They've got a drone on him. He was looking down, not up. JV92 in the exact same position where he slaughtered 3 people from before will now be a bit more assertive as KZ starts off the killing. Just a little bit over a minute left in the round, but Handy had a premonition. He reads 1 and 2, gets KZ, gets JV92, and the fadeaway, and the drone. Oh, he was hoping for Maya, but that one's just a little bit too far out of reach. Final minute, and neither team with a numbers advantage.
That's huge from Handy. You keep things even. This will be a very close final minute, but Parker Cyber actually has different ideas. He finds Nade before they can commit to this push. That's going to really shut down the dimensions of this execute. They really only have this exo push now. Philippox leading the charge, finds the opening pick onto the opposing captain of Vidaking. He is linked up with Maya, so they're looking to play together and get their trades when they try to force a plant. I say that, though. Maya's going to rotate over to the main breach. This is going to be low on time, Parker, but I like this reposition.
Not a bad call here from T-Laws. 30 seconds have now been burned off of the clock. Tension building inside the site, but no real urgency now as the 2 remaining players on either side will do battle in just a matter of moments. Cyber and KDS, they see Philippox. He's on the bulletproof camera. They know Maya's going to be holding this cross, so they will rotate. You need the perfect pinch here. Diffuse kick goes down, but Maya's caught looking the wrong way. Excellently played by FaZe as they get both of them enabled by the bulletproof camera. That is textbook FaZe Clan, and we've got a tie game.
Little surprised that plant goes down, but ultimately the post plant is really strong there, Parker. Nicely done by FaZe Clan to be able to react to that. They didn't send somebody up above, and 9 times out of 10, you'd expect somebody like KDS to try to flank up those cargo stairs, get inside of storage, and get the vert denial on that plant. But because there was a Capitao, Philippox was using his smoke bolts to block those angles. So if they had gone above, they probably wouldn't have been able to get that kill. Instead, KDS flanks in through Exo. They get a pinch onto Philippox. He's got no hope of staying alive in that moment. And then, of course, Maya just unable to cover from the breach, which was opened quite large by Nade on the Thermite. Sometimes it's better to have that opened a little bit smaller by a can opener or by Habana so that you have a little bit of a safer angle to hold. It was really tough for Maya to play that with the whole breach opened up like that.
We saw in the NAL just a couple days ago, and I've seen it in EML as well, is bring an ace and use a single Selma on either side of the panel. Yeah. Now, of course, the problem with that is that if everything goes belly up, you can't vault through a single Selma. You're going to be using it basically as a reverse mirror window at that point that's been ejected, right? It's going to be there solely as a window for you to fire through. But I mean, T-Law had good strategic depth, and they were able to cut through that top floor. They could have very easily gotten away with that, but of course, an operator not in their wheelhouse. So sometimes those breaches giveth, sometimes they taketh away, and in that case, for Team Liquid Alienware, it taketh. Big extended roam now upstairs for FaZe Clan as they held this part just 2 rounds ago. That's where the bomb site was, but FaZe Clan melted like a stick of butter on a hot day here. I don't know if Team Liquid Alienware are going to be quite as efficient this time around, but eyes are looking at you, JV92, on your Blackbeard. Let's see what you can do from this position.
Yeah, I like the shield play coming out. You don't see JV92 on a shield all that often. He has just a 1% shield pick rate on the attack, so very rare to see him bring it out instead of Philippox, but excited to see how it goes. Handy's swapped over to the Wamai as well. This is a very standard FaZe Clan strategy, but the Wamai is new and no doubt being brought thanks to those buffs that he received in the mid-season patch just a little while ago, Parker. So excited to see what he wants to run with this. But you've got this shield plus sniper combo that I'm really intrigued by, JV92 and Philippox. Usually, if you're going to go direct, you kind of have to plant in through the storage window. That's the only real space where you can safely get a plant down, as long as that IT breach gets opened and all that. So that should be the strategy, but they are coming into the top floor now. JV looking for some kills.
Oh, KZ shot from a direction he wasn't waiting on. Maya also down for the count. So FaZe Clan striking first 2 rounds in a row. The man that I said we need to take a look at, JV92, still here, still alive. And Team Liquid Alienware, despite giving up 2 of their players, have taken control of this top floor. These rounds, Jesse, flying by. Just a little bit over a minute to go. And this is the worst start so far for T-Law.
Yeah, they've really stalled out after losing those 2 picks. Maya was trying to push Garage with his Blackbeard, but he just got slammed by a good angle from Souls. Now they're going to do their best with 60 seconds to try to make some vert, but all you've got is the sniper. You didn't bring a ram. You didn't bring many of those shotguns either, so they're just hoping to be able to fish for a pick. Philippox has Diffuse Kit. If he dies here, it's really bad, but of course, they've got some time still to work with to fish for these kills. They know they have to get one. 2 Nitro Cells dodged so far, so that's all of them out of the books.
FaZe Clan can play with tons of confidence. From above, Nade with a single kill immediately traded out by Cyber, who follows up very quickly on Philippox outside of the building. And oh my goodness, a full court press from FaZe Clan. They looked like they have absolutely no signs of slowing down and are putting in better results the longer this one goes on. From great to good to not very good at all for Team Liquid Alienware. And with it, FaZe takes the lead.
I like that pulse play from Cyber. It's not necessarily an operator you associate with one of the most aggressive players in the league, but it is his go-to here on the storage bomb site. He played it 7 of the last times they played that bomb site, now 8 of 9, including that previous round. So you know Cyber likes to get that information for his teammates, was able to clean things up really nicely over there. Not so confident about that entry that we saw. KZ looking a little bit lost entering over towards cafeteria, maybe just assuming that because all of his team were focusing more on the site side of things, that there wouldn't be as many defenders over there, but the information was just flowing from FaZe Clan, and they'll do a good job of being able to lock that one out. Now 2-1 first quarter, and there goes the Kaid ban that we were waiting for. So expect Thatcher to be picked basically not at all for the rest of this half.
Now I stare at the bottom left of my screen quite intently, hoping, well, I'm hate watching for your sake to see if a Thatcher pops up, just so I can tell you that you're wrong. Prior to the start of this broadcast, this is for you, the chat, to know if you wonder why there's some animosity between us. Jesse, with a straight face, successfully rage-baited everybody on the broadcast by trying to tell us that Edmonton was a superior city to, well, anything, frankly. And
it's not a rage bait. It's a beautiful city, imbued with nature and walkability.
Yeah, nobody's looking at Edmonton and calling it walkable. So,
because you've never been there.
I have literally been there. I was just there. I will never forget my trip.
And you struggled with how much you had to walk. Anyways, we can move on.
So anyway, just in case, if you hear a little bit of hostility between Jesse and I, as you can even hear, he's still continuing. He hasn't fallen off yet. It will be present, and if you hear some shots being thrown his way from X and Lynx on the desk, well, because they were also goaded into this utter nonsense.
X was on my side. Let's just be clear on that. X had a brain.
You want to take it? You want me to take it?
Back to the top floor, obviously this is going to be a defender stronghold from FaZe Clan, but the last time we were here, JV92 just ripped the roof off of this site. As expected, he's not sticking with that Thatcher. He'll go the Deimos this time instead. could be going to play down below, maybe try to force some of these players out with the verticality. That pistol can be devastating from downstairs, but instead he's entering meeting side, going to have a little bit more of this opportunity to try to choke in on towards connector. As I say that, he does go below, though, so this is kind of more where you'd expect a Deimos to be playing. There is a player down here hunting him down. It's Handy, and it's the one player JV has not scanned, so he can't actually get a read on this Fenrir. They need a ping on him earlier, else they might get caught off guard. He's walked up the fish stairs now, so it's not as threatening, but he has the potential to go back down.
So close when you go fishing for that door, but then also hope for a kill through the wall, and silhouettes, reinforcements, etc. can always get in the way of that. Cyber very intently guarding this IT wall. The Nitro Cell almost gets KZ2. The one thing that this FaZe clan has been very good for, Jesse, is getting kills in bunches. They got 2 in the previous round, they got 2 before that, and almost find 2 here as well. Nade's been having a really rough start to this matchup. KZ almost joined him in the afterlife. There will go JV92. Literally all the offense from T-Law that we've seen started in round 1 with JV walking in and taking over the bomb site, and surely there's a tactical timeout called by T-Law as they just got flawless round. Every single round has steadily gotten worse for the Horsemen.
Yeah, it's not a good trend to see for Team Liquid Alienware. I wouldn't be surprised at all for the tac timeout, and you did call it correctly, Parker. It'll be played out now by Igor, the head coach of Team Liquid Alienware. Again, tough bomb sites to try to break into. You really got to give credit to the old men on the side of FaZe Clan, Cyber and Souls, who were able to pop off for 2 kills apiece in the midst of that. I'm really glad the desk highlighted Cyber before this game. Of course, when you look at his overall stage stats, he's not been the best player. He entered yesterday's best of 3 actually at a negative overall KD. But yesterday, he absolutely blew up the server. He played so well in those playoffs. He continues to play well today, starting 6-1 here on the defense, finding value on a multitude of different operators. So the battle between him and KZ, it's been kind of lopsided so far. Cyber has definitely been the better of the 2 players. We need some of the superstars to start coming alive on Team Liquid Alienware. It was nice to see JV92 early in round 1, but KZ and Maya are where your heads are usually going to turn towards, and we haven't really seen either of them have any big moments yet.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Round number 1, Team Liquid won with 3 of their players still alive. 0 players survived for FaZe Clan. Round number 2, FaZe Clan won. 2 of their players survived. Round number 3, 4 of their players survived on FaZe Clan's side. Round number 4, all of their players survived. So at this point, you're going to regress unless you just continue to put up flawless rounds, which I think is quite unlikely at this point in time, especially against a team like T-Law. T-Law have had some struggles here so far on Nighthaven Labs. I think that goes without saying. They are on the stronger side of their opponent's map pick, so T-Law should be doing very effectively, and yet they are not. So a couple things that we can really focus on. Number 1, these attacks here on Nighthaven Labs have not been structurally very good. They are getting picked apart by FaZe Clan, with FaZe Clan taking most of these engagements, Jesse, either outside of the building or the moment that T-Law steps foot inside the building. So action is occurring right away. It's not like it's some deep roam and it's the middle to late round where you're getting felled. No, you're getting picked apart immediately. And my question has to be, where's your intel? Where are your drones here? You look at the operator bands. Grim, Monty, Thermite. Snake is on the board, thank goodness. Adokabi is on the board, thank goodness. But Deimos, not used anywhere near as frequently as we would expect. Snake, only shown up for the 2nd time now. You are losing because of information. I'm surprised T-Law is not working more of those intel ops into the game plan.
Well, you're right, though. The Snake and Dokubi are here this time. They've been a little bit missing so far, but they've got both of the pieces of the puzzle here, so they've got a little bit more, I think, of an ability to find those players out. The one change they've made to this bottom floor attack is Nade. Of course, his Thermite got banned, so he's moving over to that Striker, and now those breaches will be a little bit smaller just because they're can openers. So if we end up in a similar post-plant situation, watch out for that on the main breach, but first it has to be the roam clear. Maya has snuck his way into the building, down fish stairs now. He will be unnoticed by the defenders. They shouldn't know that he's here unless they catch him on a cam or something, but it seems like he has gone a bit of a mystery. Finds the cam here and can go for the cargo player. Let's see how this goes. Oh.
Remember what I said about information?
I mean, they had intel, bro. They had his exact position, and then Maya gets slammed. Like, That's unfortunate.
I still think that is a bit of a failure on the info side. You had the information. How are you not capitalizing off of that? You have an F2 in your hands. Just pre-fire the situation, for crying out loud. That is one that Maya, frankly, should not have lost. And I mean, Maya is a great player. Again, statistically, one of the best, third overall in the entire league. He has been so damn good since getting picked up by Team Liquid, irrespective of the supporting cast around him. And he is having a very rough time on his role. FaZe Clan are making him look like chopped liver, Jesse.
Well, they can still go for a plant, Parker. They've got exo control just like last time, but without control of storage, this is going to be really difficult. Both Cyber and Souls sit right above where the default plant's going to go down. Philippox has to make a decision. Does he go for the default plant and pray that his smoke bolts on the ceiling are going to be enough, or do they try to mix it up?
There go your smokes. Down goes Vidiking, and it's JV92 to the rescue, trying something to get this offense that's sputtering for T-Law kicked into high gear. FaZe Clan are hitting their targets, but not enough to deal the knockout blow as we go into the post plan. KZ and Nade on very limited HP, but T-Law holds the upper hand in numbers. Oh, handy. Did he assess that there was somebody there? Did he see him through the wall? This is a daunting task now for Handy and Co. As Cyber and Souls are still very much alive as well, but they are non-factors at the moment. T-Law completely blocking FaZe Clan out of a retake here. Handy is within arm's reach, but the flames from the Capitao keeping him at bay. Cyber takes out Nade, running out of time. They might be able to get these kills. Who hops on the defuse kit? It's Handy. T-Law now battling from behind. KZ somehow needs to clutch this one, and he gets Handy at the last second. Not enough coverage from FaZe Clan. That was their round to lose, but KZ is the savior and wins it for Team Liquid Alienware.
We were hyping up Cyber, highlighted by the desk earlier, and KZ, the other player the desk chose to highlight, has a big moment, exactly what we were waiting for. He plays so well with the clock, Parker. I also got to give so much credit to Philippox in the midst of that. That is textbook, perfect Capitao play to come through from the captain of Team Liquid Alienware. Again, used those smokes to block some of the vert angles. I believe Nade was also upstairs on that storage window, harassing those storage players of Cyber and Souls. So they made it really difficult to deny that plant. It was obvious what they were going for. FaZe Clan knew what was happening, but they just didn't have the ability to stop it because Team Liquid Alienware covered every single one of their bases. Then using that firebolt in the post plant was absolutely genius to come through from FaZe Clan. KZ on a sliver of HP just has to walk in, have perfect timing, and clean things up. It was really well put together from start to finish. And Team Liquid Alienware still alive in this first half because of it.
There's still some dog in that fight. Sorry, some horse in that fight here.
Yeah,
if I may use that, if I can rely on those puns. I don't know. I don't know if you've noticed this, Jesse, but I noticed this actually the other day. Team Liquid's logo is a horse.
Oh, you're right. It definitely is. Yeah, that's
really
the
does explain why they do so much horsing around.
I've been wondering this whole time. Yeah, that's good. Good catch, Parker.
Because I've been watching a lot of Norm Macdonald these days. That one was solely for links, but I hope other people understand it as well.
That is.
You don't know who
Nobody
Norm
will.
Okay. You're just pissing me off today, aren't you? He's just saying he started off. The Marvel Avengers Doomsday trailer dropped today, and I said, "Oh, I want to watch this." And Jesse goes, "I hate to break it to you, but there's no minions in it." Everything you've done today has just gotten under my skin, and I hate that it's working. So
you know what gets under my skin, Parker, is Maya still being 1-4 because this is again been the best player on Team Liquid Alienware, barring KZ, since this season began. He is known as one of their best entry fraggers, and he's just not finding that value so far for the team. I think you're right that intel's been a big part of it, but you can go back to that last round. They had perfect intel, and Maya just missed his shots, which you said it, not really what we'd come to expect from a guy of his caliber. This will be his final round on the attack half to try to make something happen, to get some value for his teammates. Maya is a much better attacking player than he is on the defense historically as well. 138 KDR versus 104, so this kind of has to be his moment, his last opportunity to help out his team before they swap to the harder side.
Not a single player positive on the side of T-Law. KZ was until he was just put in the ground by FaZe Clan. Yet again, we'll get another opening pick, and they suffer nothing for it in the process. To their credit, the Horsemen And the aliens, I suppose. It's a weird mix for this current squad, but that's fine. They've been able to take top floor control pretty quickly. It just cost them KZ in the process. So a pretty large blow for this team, but they have to keep up this momentum now for the final minute or else. FaZe Clan's round to lose.
Yeah, you're right, Parker. They didn't get nothing from losing that body. They have this control, which is good. They've got Philippe Box on the Rams, so they can start opening up more of these floorboards. They've already done a good bit of work on the soft destruction so far, but they have to be able to fish for a pick. They're worried about a flank. It is Vidiking up there in the hallway, but if Vidiking plays this slow, that's not going to be a pick for you, so you've got to work other angles. You can't be pushing 4v5 and expecting to win.
You can win in that position, but the expectation, as you very correctly pointed out, is the greater issue here. FaZe Clan have shown very little weaknesses, and even the most previous round that was won by T-Law probably should have gone in FaZe Clan's direction, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, you can't rely on that moving forward, and FaZe Clan are ensuring that the same mistakes do not happen twice in a row. JV92 is in the basement, miles away from the bomb site, going on a heroic run back to the top floor, but no universe in which he comes even close to the objective. FaZe Clan take the first half of their own map, 4-2.
And I have to say, Ollie, while Team Liquid Alienware of the rounds they won certainly won them off the back of big plays and highlights, FaZe Clan really seemed to win that half off the back of broader play. Cyber might have had the most kills, but that was a full team performance from the world champions.
It should be a 6-0, shouldn't it? Let's be
6-0.
Totally real with ourselves. JV92 3K in round 1. Does it happen again? Well, kind of, yes. FaZe do slip up twice in the first half. But aside from those two slip-ups, aside from giving opportunity for JV and opportunity for KZ, FaZe have played a beautiful game of Siege there. We've got a great clip on our screens just showing the pace that Cyber is able to play with, given the fact that even due to the bans, Team Liquid Alienware have banned the Blackbeard, they've banned the Bandit, not the Blackbeard, the Bandit, the Cade, and the Mirror. They have focused so heavily on being able to get those breaches open. They haven't had an ace banned. We didn't see until round 6, I believe, when Maya started to play the ace. And with that comes so many blind spots. You've only got these 2 tin opener holes, so it's very difficult to challenge on. A player like Cyber doesn't need much of an invitation to retake some space. And there was a countless amount of rounds where it really came down to a flurry of kills in the final few seconds. This is where we've seen something from Team Liquid, though. They were able to get this round 5 over the line. They got the plant down for Leapox, some really good utility in that Capital Fireball, zoning off a lot of areas, still someone outside of the breach. But again, look at it. It's only a hard breach charge. It isn't too big a hole, and Handy, as such, is given a chance here. He can actually transition across. He can make this challenge, can wait for the fire to go. And in another world, if Philippox isn't in the right place, sorry, if KZ isn't in the right place at the right time and is able to pick up 2 kills, it's another round that goes FaZe's way. The swing there, perfect. Plenty of time on the diffuser. It's just KZ comes out of absolutely nowhere and is able to clean the last 2 up. Good target prioritization, making sure he's getting the planter first, and unfortunately Sol's there, not able to cover. Aside from that, very, very small margins in the rounds that Team Liquid Alienware were able to get away with. I don't know, FaZe are just playing a brilliant game today.
Well, yeah, and it seems like, going back to that point you made about the breaches, it seems part of a broader plan just to deny as much space as possible, FaZe giving a very aggressive look over towards Team Liquid Alienware. Do you think we'll see that on the attack, or do you think we're going to see FaZe go more that step-by-step route that, I mean, also is a bit more favored on Nighthaven? I mean, FaZe have seemingly had the perfect counter at every turn, right? They've dominated that opening kill statistic, and you would expect them to go still very step-by-step. With the bans that we're seeing, we're actually getting a Twitch ban here from T-Law, so a very targeted piece of utility there getting removed. That's going to give FaZe a heck of a lot of tools to play with. No information's been banned. We've got a full complement of you know, Dokkaebi, Deimos, whatever you might want. No hard breach banned either. Leaving all hard breach open on labs always spells disaster. Well, FaZe with plenty of tools and plenty of rounds as well. We'll see if they can get more to close it out in regulation.
Thank you guys. Indeed, it has been a great game from FaZe Clan so far, but now they've got to finish things out on the attack. Team Liquid Alienware versus FaZe Clan represents the best attacking team in South America versus the best defending team in South America, Parker, with a 60% win rate for T-Law on the offense and a 63% win rate for FaZe Clan on the defense. Now they'll swap to their worst sides, though, so anything could happen on this change-up. These teams are very evenly matched. I think it's fair to say we didn't see the best of Team Liquid Alienware in that first half, where they didn't find as many attacking round wins as they would have liked. So now onto the defensive side, the harder side for Team Liquid Alienware. How are they going to make these rounds come through?
Great question. And nice to be joined by the other NAL duo that we have. I didn't know Lynx was a host, but listen, I'm going to say this very respectfully. Lynx can be whatever Lynx wants to be. So I think did a very good job, and nice to see Ollie in daylight hours. That's very cool as well. So let's get underway with this second half. FaZe Clan, very much the favorites to put this map away. The presumption now being that they are on their preferred side, but obviously Team Liquid on their preferred side. So we will see what chaos now unfolds as we saw through many of these Team Liquid Alienware advances. The main focus will be taking IT. That is one of the most important parts of this map because of the pressure it puts on so many different rooms upstairs and really does hurt the rotate and refrag ability, if you want to call it that, from the defenders.
Again, both teams on their weaker sides now, Parker, so we'll see how this one goes. We do have the Maverick being brought out. No Kaid being played at all from Team Liquid Alienware. It's crazy how the meta has evolved here on Nighthaven Labs, where you used to always see Kaid getting banned out. Then we switched it around where Kaid would slip through those first set of bans, and you'd see teams bringing the Thatcher to counter him, but now not even being played. Cyber on this Maverick will open up the wall with no issues. Both of the operator bans for Team Liquid Alienware targeting the captain of Vidiking. He's moved over here onto the floor as instead, as his primary two operators have been taken off the board. So really excited to see what this push amounts to. It's been a lot of work on the IT breach, but you look at those outlines, still plenty of players that are pressuring over towards the Aqua side of things. Killing KZ will be mission number one.
KZ will expend so many bullets in the process as he expected Souls to be maybe a bit quicker to the punch. You got to get the glass nestled in, entrenched, the word that so many would use for that position, in a very tough spot to get rid of this glass once he has become so entrenched. He will get joined by KDS now as it's a 1-2 punch of FaZe Clan up above on rafters. They are very concerned with what might lay below, so Souls' job will get a little bit easier. Down goes Vidiking to a Nitro Cell tossed out by Maya. It's been a very quiet day for Vidiking. He's amassed 3 kills, haven't really said his name much. KDS outdoing JV92, but it's T-Law dominating the field. Cyber with 9 kills will not break double digits this round. Nade throws him out of the server, and the gap between these teams shrinks to just 1 round as T-Law takes round 1 of the second half.
Very tough bomb site to be able to crack open. Both teams having some struggles, with the sole exception still being round number 1. I like that defense from Team Liquid Alienware where they're just not reinventing the wheel, right? They're not bringing the Kaid, which a lot of people would say is maybe a bit of a mistake for them, but they still have really powerful operators. The Goyo and a zombie combination to solid on rafters was really smart for them. They seem to almost know that that glass play from Souls was a possibility because of the way that they set up that Goyo canister. The second they saw the smoke grenade coming through, they were like, nah, we got to get out of here. We got to play safe. We got to play to preserve our lives. And that's exactly what they did on the side of T-Law. So excellently done by them. That should be the easiest side. It's going to be uphill from this point forward, but still, getting rounds on the board early is important to keep yourself alive in this first map of the best of 3.
Undeniably so. We knew that this would be a dogfight between these teams, a horse fight, some could say.
Because Team Liquid's logo is actually a horse. Actually, I don't know if you knew that.
FaZe Clan's logo? No, FaZe Clan's logo is an F.
No, Team Liquid Alienware is what I said.
Team Liquid Alienware's logo is an F? No, that's FaZe Clan's.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right, actually. My bad.
No, Jesse, FaZe Clan's logo is actually an F on the left side and a C on the right side. That looks like a stylized F. Did you ever know that to stand for FaZe Clan? Even though, for as far as I'm concerned, for legal purposes, FaZe Clan and FaZe Esports are actually distinct and separate entities these days. I don't even know if FaZe Clan is the proper name for them, but I mean, that's what it says on the top of the screen. So, you know me, I'll read anything you put on screen. So, Team Liquid Alienware's logo's a horse. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Oh, is it really?
It is. We knew it would be a dogfight. We call it El Clasico for a reason. So, if you expected a quick 2-0, you're a bit foolish here. And I don't mean foolish in a bad way. I mean foolish as in like a soft, lighthearted way. IT wall now opened up as FaZe... Oh. If Canadian did that, they'd be cooking him alive in the Twitch chat, by the way. But because Vidiking did it, nobody's going to bat an eye. They'll find 2 more kills very quickly. Jesse, we're a minute in, and there's only 2 horsemen still remaining.
Vidiking often called the Canadian of the South, so it's good to see him following in his mentor's footsteps. two of the most passive IGLs that we have here in Rainbow Six Siege, but Vidiking has been getting more active over the last couple of months. He will go down, the first player to fall on FaZe Clan for this defense, but probably does get recovered. Nade in no possible position to get that finish off, and now that he's in a 1v5, Parker, he's got to hope and pray that he can find some early picks before they execute.
Now, I'm no Nicholas Pengu Morrison, but I don't think this is a good spot to be in for Nade. Certainly not now that he's tied to Souls. All right, well, FaZe Clan regained this 2-round lead, and a lot of it, again, comes off their early kills. This has been the major sticking point for Team Liquid Alienware. They have really struggled to get on the board early and keep pace with FaZe Clan.
And you know, Parker, it almost comes back down to what we were talking about in that first half, where Team Liquid Alienware weren't really able to get a lot of the information they needed. They struggled on the roam clear, those opening duels when getting into the building. FaZe Clan have no issues with that whatsoever. They're bringing the Snake, of course, on Souls. I'm not sure the exact value that he brought to that roam clear, but in any case, the information was clearly flowing on the side of FaZe. They had some really nice picks in that early game. Of course, finding KZ up towards IT Breach, but Fleepox and Maya falling early as well. Just makes that execute, of course, oh so easy in the 5v2, and so you have to credit those roam clearing information operators being played by FaZe. Now they'll have 2 more rounds to be able to close this one out. They are very close to it, and they can go to the tertiary bomb site here of Storage. FaZe Clan in a very good spot after they win that round.
10 seconds left.
There's a reason why they picked this map, Jesse, and I hear that it's because they're pretty good at it.
Indeed, they have a 6-1 record this season. Their last game was their loss. It was a 6-0 record until they fell to Loud just a little while ago, but you compare that to Team Liquid Alienware, who have only played this map 3 times this season, and there's no doubt the FaZe Clan will come in as the favorites.
An ever-powerful position for the Azami. She proves to be too much of a handful for this FaZe Clan team to deal with. Imagine sending her into that list of band operators, joining the Bandit and the Mira. Intel Ops not really being favored by FaZe Clan the same way that a lot of other teams will do. And what I will say about FaZe Clan, credit where credit is due. Yeah, they've won 2 world championships, 3 consecutive SI Grand Finals finishes, but they've always marched to the beat of their own drum. This is not a team that have been beholden to whatever the meta may be at the time. So if you think, oh, we're going to bring a lot of Snake, oh, we're going to bring a lot of Dokkaebi, FaZe Clan says, no, what if we bring Striker instead? And people scratch their heads, and then FaZe Clan wins a world championship, and they go, what the? So kudos to FaZe Clan for always thinking a little bit outside the box, and again, not having to be chasing whatever trend is in.
I love Cyber on the Maverick here. He usually plays the ace on this bomb site just to open that IT wall, but the Maverick just gives him a little bit more of a sneaky angle to be able to hold. Makes it a little bit harder to fry him off that angle because you never know which of those lines he'll be watching for. Okay, never mind. He gets slammed off that angle anyways. Good stuff by KZ. Winning our head-to-head here in round number 9.
There's KZ still holding this position. FaZe Clan have their backs against the wall. This Team Liquid Alienware squad has shown up today. If there were any concerns that they would completely implode, those concerns have yet to become realistic. As KZ still holds this very powerful position. Down goes Jamie92. Despite all of this, Jesse, KZ is the only player with a positive KD on the side of T-Law. FaZe Clan now with their work cut out for themselves as they stare down a 3v4 with the last minute to go.
Yeah, no map control at all, really, from FaZe Clan. They've got a little bit of this hallway control, but even this, without the Aqua Stairs, this is going to be really difficult to get into sight with. You're going to have a flank coming at you immediately from Felipox. The vert's being held by Maya. Like, they just do not have a way into the bomb site, despite the fact that they're right outside of it.
You're going to need a quick pick or 2 here as the time continues to bleed away. Almost 30 seconds passing since we last noted what the steps were for FaZe Clan to get back in this. T-Law just need to wait. They have the benefit of the time. They have the benefit of the side. FaZe Clan are not a team that you would ever call quick. They found KZ, though. Handy's still outside of the building. How on earth is FaZe Clan going to be able to pull this off? Vidiking has the diffuser. KDS and Handy will cover, and KDS's coverage has been mighty, mighty good. Waiting for the pop-up now for yet another target. Somehow, FaZe Clan have turned this one around, and with the diffuser down, the odds for T-Law getting mighty worse. That's a mighty good pick. Taking care of Vidiking, but KDS has been white hot so far. Down goes Handy. KDS will need to clutch in a 1v2. Let's test that heat that KDS has been bringing to this team. He's got a good read. He will reposition. The call made now for him to take from above. Banshee going off will give information. He's over top of that defuse kit. Can he shut it down in time? Nade's still on the case. KDS somehow pulls it off. Maya running out of time. A second to go. Just as FaZe Clan struggled. In the inverse, T-Law will now struggle the same way, and KDS finds the final 2 kills to propel us to map point.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible, Parker. FaZe Clan are the best team in the world when it comes to playing with the clock, using every single second in the round to take an unwinnable situation and make it winnable. There's 30 seconds left in the round, Parker. They're staying right outside the bomb site, but what do? They leave. They reposition. They start drawing attention this way and that way, and all of a sudden, a push that looked very obvious where it was going to come from, looked like it had to just come in through the cargo hallway, is a complete mystery to Team Liquid Alienware. They've got to look this way, that way. They don't know what's coming for them, and they just absolutely aren't able to stop that push from getting into the bomb site. So well done by FaZe Clan. They end up pushing warehouse side and getting a couple of picks over there. At the same time, Vidaking sneaks into the bomb site to start a plant. So that was just crazy. If there's ever a round I'd like to watch back from a top-down POV, that would have to be the one, because it felt like FaZe Clan's control of Team Liquid Alienware's movement was absolutely crazy in that one. Really well done by the 2-time world champions. They secure 3 straight opportunities to win it out and call their own tactical timeout. This is a really weird tack to come out given the position they're in.
Yeah, quite an astonishing position to be in. You don't just get to benefit it from yourself, right? This is something that I feel like a lot of casual viewers forget. And it's that when you call a timeout, your opponents also get to talk to their coach. A lot of people think, oh, timeouts are for teams to center themselves. No. Usually it's the coach calling a timeout because the coach has a particular vantage point that the players may not have. Maybe small things are being missed. If you're Felipox, if you're Vidaking, if you're the one largely controlling your teammates, where they're going, what they're doing, etc., you're going to be missing a lot of it because you're playing yourself. That's the whole idea behind having the coach behind you. And as you've seen in the player cams, a lot of these teams, now that they're not playing on LAN, have a dedicated monitor with all 5 of the feeds put up, and the coaching staff will watch that as the game goes on. So FaZe Clan obviously didn't like something about what they were seeing. That last round was maybe a bit too close for comfort, and it was a very losable round for FaZe Clan, to be completely clear. Overall, FaZe Clan have looked like the better team. There's no doubting that whatsoever. The score on the top of your screen is accurate. Ollie thinks it's inaccurate because FaZe Clan should have taken the first half 6-0. I do love his spirit, and I do love his bias. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that one, but there was a round or 2 that I definitely think could have broken in FaZe's favor too, which would have sent us away. Either way, T-Law did not have a timeout. FaZe Clan doing them a great amount of help by calling it, but the idea is that you are helping yourself more than whatever window of opportunity you're giving your opponents.
I'll say this, Parker. FaZe Clan and, of course, their coaching staff are aware that this bomb site will be the top floor. This is the one bomb site where Team Liquid Alienware were successful. If you're the coaching staff of FaZe Clan and you feel confident on your other attacks, maybe just call it here to say, listen, let's end this right now. Let's get a really good push together to attack this top floor so that we don't have to worry about those other couple of sites anyways. It's a great idea in theory. Now, will they have expected the clash? That's my concern, because Nade was ratting and hiding throughout the entire prep phase. FaZe Clan have brought the Zofia, which is a really good clash counter, but they have to be able to use it effectively to stop this operator from just slowing down the push. It is no doubt one of the best ops to bring here on the top floor of Nighthaven Labs, so they have to have a good way around it.
I have to get KZ out of this position again. Rafters, Azami, peanut butter, jelly, horses, aliens, usual things that you put together. Jesse and his love of minions, just all the things that you come to expect. KZ under fire immediately as their B's going out, tracking his position. Cyber has been such a force to be reckoned with for this FaZe Clan team, but don't count out KDS single-handedly winning the round in the dying moments previously, and with it, he's broken double digits. The only 2 players in the lobby to do so are him and Cyber, and they are still very much alive as this execute is getting underway in a hurry, but the King's showing everybody how he earned his crown. Down goes Nade, down goes Maya, and FaZe Clan might have just won the map right then and there.
Katie has another pick, finishing off that one, finds KZ here. Now it's a 2v5. Fleetbox and JV92, not even close to where this push is coming from. Almost able to secure this one, finds the final frag here, but 1v4 from JV92 and Plant will hit the ground.
Oh my. João Vitor, you said his name was, in your best Brazilian accent. He was the first person to get kills in this map and will be the last person to die. FaZe Clan dummying Team Liquid Alienware and El Clasico. Not looking like a typical El Clasico so far, Jesse, as FaZe Clan demolish Team Liquid Alienware.
Yeah, they crush. It is their own map pick here in the best of three, so very long series ahead of us. Team Liquid Alienware, lots of road to come back, but for now, definitely FaZe Clan coming out on top. We've got map 2 coming up for you right after this break.
Pera aí. Nunca tomou certeza? Nunca tomou. Outra coisa, perder da FaZe. Já tá, começa o português errado. Que é perder para a FaZe.
É, tem isso também. Pra perder da FaZe. Perder da FaZe a gente nunca perdeu. Pra perder o quê da FaZe? Já perdeu. Pra perder o quê?
Cai na primeira fase. Nunca caiu na primeira fase. Cai, não. Nunca caiu na primeira fase. Só fura. 0-3 agora no meio. Banir fronteira? Que banir fronteira? Banir fronteira. Ah, banir contra ali, o jogo não valia nada ali que a gente queria jogar. Ah, queria jogar, época, verdade. Né? Falar gás antes da cal. Eu não falo gás. Eu falo? Tu fala gás? Não sei. Fala aí também, não falo não. Ah, vamos colocar que a gente não fez isso. Não fala não. Gravar doc de bastidores. Sim. Gravar doc de bastidores. O que é isso? Como assim que é bastidor? Você sabe o que é bastidor? Documentário, tipo, o cara vai lá com a câmera do time e grava. É, o bastidor, tipo, nada relacionado ao campeonato. Você a gente nunca usou. No dia a dia do campeonato ali, a gente nunca usou a palavra bastidor. Como não usou, você não sabe o que é bastidor? Você nunca viu um vídeo de bastidor. Tá ali o vestiário, tá ali no vestiário, tá ali antes do levar hate no Twitter. Ah, esse aqui é claro, esse aí é louco. Você experienciou bastante esse último mês, né? Pô, experiência própria. Pausão do Igão. Pausão? Do Igor não. Pera aí. É o quê? Não, esse aqui não. Tu já? Não. Pausão? Não. Do Igão? Não. Rapaz. Não. Já teve pause do Igor CTG. Agora esse aqui, não. Pausão? Esse aí não. Tu já? Tu nunca? Não. Tu já? Eu nunca. Então não. Então a gente só teve um. Mas talvez o quê? 2. Pausão do Igão? 3, 4. Mano, ótimo. 3 balas eu acertei as 3. Melhor que isso não tem como. Vou escolher essa aqui. Porque ela é mais leve, ela é mais fácil de manusear e acho que uma pressão melhor.
Olha, 2 armas aqui pra você.
Essa aqui, ó. Essa aqui é mais style.
2 armas aqui.
Vou com a pistola, que eu já treinei bastante com ela, não vou errar nenhuma.
6 balas pra você, 6 chances. Pra acertar nossos 3 alvos.
Porra.
Já foi.
Mano.
Porra! Acabou.
Olha aí. A mira mais embaixo. Onde foi?
Uma de 3. E aí, é mais fácil dentro do server?
É, bem mais fácil dentro do server.
Puta que pariu. Pô, mas também corta a primeira lá. A primeira foi teste. Oh, mas isso aí. Ah, as balas tá fazendo curva, pô.
Já é o melhor.
É a última, eu vou acertar. É que é difícil manusear a arma. Mais uma chance que a primeira não valeu, tá? A arma é difícil de ficar parado.
2 hours later.
Não, pera aí, pô.
Agora já tá aumentando.
Aí, pronto. Corta. Tudo que eu errei, corta. Só bota as 3 que eu acertei.
Para não prejudicar aqueles que não prestaram atenção ao lance, vamos mostrá-lo novamente com a magia do replay imediato.
Ah, ótimo. 3 balas eu acertei as 3. Melhor que isso não tem como.
Não, vocês estão brincando. Quem foi que fez isso? Produção. Por favor, né? Interessante. Vamos lá ver aqui que a gente vai jogar no chalé.
Vamos jogar chalé.
O Cyber
vai jogar de mira triângulo.
Exato.
O KDS vai sorrir.
Exato.
E o Vita King vai jogar de montanha. E talvez, muito talvez, vai ter clutch meu. Agora, perder do AW7M, perder da Liquid, tomar 7x0...
Aí é sacanagem com a nossa cara.
Não, vocês estão brincando. Quem foi que fez isso? Produção.
Por favor, né? Histórico de campeão aqui das paradas.
FaZe completely demolishing Team Liquid Alienware on their own pick of Nighthaven Labs, and of course we have Team Liquid Alienware's pick of Border coming up. But Ali, on a map in which most of the opening kills came at either the halfway point or later than the halfway point of the round, this was a slow one between these two teams.
I'll tell you, we got on the right side of things today, Lynx. That's all I'm going to say. We're happy and comfortable on the desk today because some of those rounds took a hell of a lot of time to get going. And it wasn't just Liquid that was slow. I think FaZe were slow and considered in their own way, but the speed just worked a lot better for FaZe. They were able to control the tempo of the game far better. Obviously, dominant scoreline. We've already mentioned it at the half. 2 rounds coming over to Liquid just based on the back of clutches. Granted, there were some clutches thrown in there on the side of FaZe as well. They weren't without the clutch factor today. What they were kind of, not without, but with in a lot of ways, was KDS. Because that was a player that I don't really think we were expecting to pop off as hard as he necessarily did in this. We were sort of focused on it being the Cyber Show. And for the first few rounds, we were kind of right with it, weren't we? You could see there, round 5, round 7, 7 and 1 kills. Fantastic KDR at that point in the game. The defensive side of things for FaZe was extremely kind to Cyber here today.
Well, and of course we'll kind of see this in the stats at the end, but KDS and Cyber basically at about the same scoreline by the end of it. And then of course once FaZe got on the attacks, you mentioned the slowness and the control, and I think control was probably the greater factor for FaZe Clan than was for T-Law, because whereas T-Law only had those couple clutches, or 1 clutch and 1 multi-kill on the attack, FaZe at least were able to put together a couple of convincing rounds. It did of course come after this excellent 1v2 from KDS.
That's the thing about FaZe Clan for me, is that they're able to just apply the perfect style of play to whatever the matchup requires. And I think that this matchup did require a slightly slower pace, and it also required getting the plant down in a couple of rounds, which is something that we did see FaZe do and successfully hold on to. Gonna have a look at the stats then. This is of course a best of 3, so there is at least 1 more map to come. KZ 7 and 6, a player that we highlighted coming into the day, did a reasonable job on the entry, 2 and 3, so he's still gone negative. But it's the flip side where you want to be really paying a lot of attention. KS outshining Cyber, basically in the fact that he was able to get 2 plants down and achieve 100% cost to Cyber's measly 80% cost, which is still incredible and still far higher than anybody on the side of T-Law. But I don't think that was on the bingo card, really, was it, Lynx?
No, it wasn't. Also, not on the bingo card. Finishing 4 and 1 on the entry. Not a early round air quotes. Not really a position we often see Vidiking, but doing quite well in what was that slower game. But of course we have Border coming up next, and if FaZe are shooting like that, I don't think this will be a quick one, but they'll certainly put up a good fight. But given that Border is Team Liquid Alienware, I believe it's their #1 preference map, Ollie, and given the style of these 2 teams, I have to believe T-Law are going to put on a good show in map 2.
You've got to believe it, haven't you? I mean, it's a whiplash series. We're going from one end to the other. Nighthaven Labs, step by step, really methodical. Can be played out very slowly, as both teams demonstrated. There's not really a lot of room for slow on Border. Border is typically a very quick map and a map that requires quite rapid response, rapid action, and holding a lot of key areas of the map, which is something that, when on the defense, Team Liquid Alienware really struggled to hold on to some of those more extended areas. They were kind of just getting picked apart by FaZe. And kind of on the contrast, on their attacks, they were equally struggling to apply that split pressure, often losing players like Maya on the Solid Snake, early on into the round, and really struggling from there because they weren't able to generate that control in, these areas of the map all over the place. Border, obviously, is a lot smaller. You're mainly going to be focused on those east areas. You're mainly going to be focused on that CCTV area. So there is a chance there for T-Law, but with the way that they've been playing recently, I don't know that they can just shift a load of gears and immediately find the speed to be up to speed on there.
Well, we kind of have a similar situation to the Furia game. We were going for a bigger map where we saw a bit more gaps in T-Law's play to a smaller map. And I can even remember Leo talking about, hey, it's Clubhouse, Team Liquid Alienware will be more forced to play together than they were on a bigger map like Cafe. And they ended up losing it at a more